Today we have a question about understanding when to weld or just to flatten. And we have the answer for you. This is the Creative Crafters podcast. I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now it's a little bit confusing when to weld or just to flatten, but let's think about it a couple of ways. If you flatten something, it is simply going to keep all the colors and everything together just the way you want it, so it's one flattened image, and it is perfect for print then cut. Now, if you take the same image and you weld the pieces together, if it's several pieces, then you're going to end up with one item that is one color. So with welding, you're actually making a new shape. Whereas you flatten something, you've actually taken an embellishment or something else, plus a background and a couple other things, and just sort of smush them together so they become one image. And it retains all the characteristics of each of the images, but in one flattened piece. When you flatten, if there are any holes in the middle, it'll cut those out. However, most of the time it'll cut around the outside edges. So that is the big difference between the two. Now, welding really comes in handy when you want to create a brand new shape. For example, you could put 3 circles and sort of attach them in the middle. Sorry, I shouldn't have used the word attach. Sort of just place them so they overlap in the middle. So you would take those 3 circles and you would select all of them at that point and click on weld. Now you have a brand new shape that you can use everywhere else. And you can move it around, you can add things to it, you can put something on top of it, you can put different colors together. And then once you've got everything put together with your new welded shape, you can then flatten it so that it does a print then cut. So flatten, great for keeping the colors and parts of the images that you have, and when you flatten them, they become one piece, except if there are holes in between where it's going to do a cut, and basically it is used for print then cut. So I hope that I have clarified that for you. And this has been your questions answered, part of the Creative Crafters podcast.